What's going on, guys? Another project. I was busy today. So before I went and got the Tahoe, I went and picked up a couple of quads that I got a pretty decent deal on. Got a little 110 Chinese quad for the kids to ride around in. And then I picked up this Got A Couple 4-wheel drive quad. And neither one of them run, so we're in the process right now of trying to get them to run. Pretty sure the carburetor is going to be the issue. They did sit for quite a while, so we're gonna get the little one going first. I've got the battery on the battery charger over there, and Nick's over there getting the carburetor all tore apart, and we're gonna try and get this thing running. Those kids are just so goddamn excited they can't even contain themselves to run and ride this thing. So anyhow, that's what we're gonna do, and then when we're done with that, we're gonna try and get this bad boy going, because I'm going to need to use this quad to try and get that Tahoe in where I want to put it. So anyhow, here we go. Alright, so what we're basically doing, we're just assembling the carburetor to see what we can find in there, see if there's any varnish plugging the jet or anything like that.
I can't even see through
the guy that gave it to, or the guy that sold it to me,
there's no daylight,
I know,
no daylight through the pilot
so
jet.
There's no daylight through the jet. So basically he said that there's not a fuel shutoff, which we did verify, so it basically is sat, and the jet is no daylight going through it, so obviously it's not going to get any fuel to to burn. So hopefully we can blow all this out and clean it all up and reassemble it, and hopefully this thing will run. This wouldn't be the first time this has happened. How's that one doing?
Main jet's good because it's a big hole, but the pilot jet is your idle jet.
Yep.
That's what you're idling on until you hit full throttle, and then it goes through the big main jet.
So it won't even start up if that one's plugged up.
It should start under choke because there's a bypass pickup. There should be a bypass pickup when you choke it through the main jet that pulls fuel. So. And it dumps it right down the throat of the carburetor. But who knows? I mean, this isn't a Honda or a Yamaha, it's a Chinese quad, so we'll figure it out. All these Chinese quads, all they did was rip off Honda's 90cc motors. So
there you go. Well, if it ain't broken, don't try to fix it, right?
But I'm betting this pilot jet is our issue. It's because I can't blow through it, and I should be able to.
You should be able to. Yeah.
So it's all varnished up, and that's the longer one. It sits in the float bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, right here. It sits in the float bowl as opposed to the main jet, which is up a little higher.
Yep. Cool.
We'll get it figured out.
Right, awesome.
Blow everything out with some air and shit. I need like some copper wire or aluminum wire, fine strand of wire I can stick through this aluminum or copper because it's softer than the brass and it will not hurt the brass. Copper or aluminum wire. Because the copper or the aluminum is softer than the brass jet and you will not hurt it.
Yep.
If you mess around and try and use like some lock wire or some baling wire
or welding wire like I was suggesting,
anything that's harder metal than the jet, you're going to destroy the jet trying to run it through.
Basically that wire there is what is that, a 12 or 10 gauge wire?
Yeah, 12 gauge.
As you can see, he just took a portion of it and is twisting it because you don't want to make it too big, of course. Try and just push all that crap out of the center of that jet.
Yep.
Without making the jet bigger, because then of course if you make it bigger it's not going to run right. You want any carb clean?
I want to get this to punch through here real quick.
And then we'll blow it out.
Yeah, I just need 2 strands, not 3. So.
Shit, yeah.
Maybe I need 1 strand.
This is a pretty tiny little hole.
But I'm going in most of the way, so the other end. Yeah, there's definitely something buggered in there. Let's see what 1 strand is. I don't know.
Something's lodged in there.
Something is lodged in there. Don't move! Give me all your money or the white boy gets it.
So basically there's the tool that he made out of the wire, just to give you a closer up idea of how that works.
Different strand sizes.
Different
1 strand, 2 strand, 3 strand.
Yeah. And then that did all of these, see all those little holes on the side there? So that one single wire cleaned all that up. There was a little bit of shit in that one. This one here was plugged up. We did get it unplugged. The weird part is that it's almost like a fuel injector inside. It's got like 6 or 7 little super tiny holes in it. And anyhow, so we got that all freed up, and got that jet cleaned out. So we're just going to go through and clean the carburetor up, and hopefully we can put this thing back together and get this thing to start. Everything's here. Luckily the fella that I got it from was nice enough to put everything in the bag, so all the bolts and everything and the gaskets are all here. And fingers crossed we can get this thing running. We got the bike fixed. You can see Nick's riding it.
We got to figure out. So the rear is hydraulic brake.
Yeah.
The front is cable.
Yeah.
So one cable goes to the left and one goes to the right. It's got this little balance, right? That's supposed to make it not pull one more than the other.
Oh.
But it don't work like that.
No.
They just wanted to. So,
Just use the rear.
Well, yeah.
I mean, for now.
Yeah.
That runs really good. As you can see, we have everybody ready to ride it.
Warmed up, it's idling good like that. So I'm going to leave it like that for right now.
All right.
Let's make
So just going to turn the governor way down?
Yeah.
say hi.
Bye.
Hi.
Oh, not bye.
Say hi, world.
Hi, world.
So we're going to turn the governor way down because this thing is way fast.
Too fast for little kids.
Too fast for little kids because they really want to ride it bad. Like she's dying, yes. Way down. That's even too fast.
That's why I got to go.
That's with it turned down. The excitement of Christmas. So today's has been quite the adventure. Got the quad. Got this one running.
That's still too fast.
That's too fast. I'd turn that thing way down.
Probably all the way.
Yes. Till they get used to it anyway.
See what all the way is. All the way might still be too much. Oh, no.
Nothing.
Nothing. Woohoo! Perfect. Leave it like that.
Isn't that fast, Leah?
No. That's 0.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's perfect.
No.
No! Faster! Faster!
There you go. That's about right. Till they get used to it. Yeah. Hey, come here. Get out of the street so they don't get run over. He's just bringing it around. Relax.
Still, once the clutch engages and it fucking starts
Too
going.
fast.
Well, the thumb throttle, the thumb throttle does. You can not have to have right of wide open throttle. You can use the thumb. There you go. Not too bad.
Just don't go full.
Just don't go full gas.
Just don't go like that.
Still gonna go that fast. That's as low as I can get it.
Oh,
Get it to
okay,
slow.
well that's fine.
Just have them not go full speed.
All right, we'll lock her down and.
All right, so just to follow up with the little 110 quad, we found out that the something's wrong with the wiring in it, and it stator is not charging the battery. So it shortly after I just did that last little bit there, it died and didn't want to start. So anyhow, we kind of ran out of day. And so anyhow, we're going to try and figure that out here soon. But as far as that goes, everything else on the thing works perfect. It runs like it's supposed to. The kids had a blast. They all got to ride it several times. So There wasn't any disappointment there after all the excitement they had. So anyhow, as far as the Arctic Cat, I'm going to do a video here in just a little bit on it. We had a little bit bigger problem with it than the little 110. Anyhow, be sure to check that out. That should be coming out really shortly. So anyhow, I really appreciate you watching, and make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and hit the little notification. That way you don't miss any more of our shenanigans we got going on around here. And we'll be sure to keep the great content coming, and we're just going to get better and better and do more and more cool builds. We've always got crazy stuff going on. So anyhow, once again, I really appreciate you watching, and make it a great day.